Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Five. You get set. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good.
Off the play fake. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drives, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, we go, boys. It's 5. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 35 yards.
39-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Crazy! Crazy!
On play action, here's May. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, here we go, tonight. Crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Five.
To throw on first down is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here goes that.
They'll go play action with May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
May to throw again. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 15-yard line.
79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Now the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now Milton. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Tiger.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Five. Here goes tonight.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Into space, to the 20. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Pats are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line.
Panther 11. Get it. Cut it. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready, break. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tag. 60 Eagles.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And bring this to about the 25. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, let's punch it in. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, here's May. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Hey, here we go. So that. Yeah, you're here. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
May to throw on 2nd down. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
You there. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May again. That complete to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Edgerrin Cooper. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 50 yards.
Let's go now.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down, they need 3.
Stephanie!
Throwing again is Milton. To the pylon, he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Cowboys. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Good for Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Patriots. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 59 yards. Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Ready? Let's go, 80.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Red. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Henry. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
19, Lion. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. Forced out wide. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And this will pay off. It is caught. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
What's that? Diddy, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, five.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Crazy. What's that?
To throw on 1st down is May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half.
Here goes that.
To throw now, May. To the goal line and in. No loss there. Touchdown, New England.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
On 1st down, here's Milton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Purple with 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Milton to the air on second down. Will take a shot downfield for Musgrave. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Five. Get down here, you go. Hey, what's that?
Maynard on first and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Great job, we're good.
They'll go play action with May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Here's May again. His throw left side is complete. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Working out of the gun is Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Milton. Moving to his right. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, what's that?
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go! Bronco 80. Broncos. 70, get the wolf.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On 1st and 10, here's May. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Come give me a hug, you can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need, you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, thing in the making. Come give me a hug,
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. and 10 is Milton. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Off the play fake, here's May. There's that man again, another catch. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He'll put this out to Henderson, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On play action, here's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Deputies!
They'll go play action here with Milton. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He's got back complete to Turpin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Davis to return it. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Crazy. You there. Hey, what's up? Hey, five.
Out of the gun, here's May. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A Great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Here. Hey, what's up?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Edgerrin Cooper in for his second sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
Here goes tonight.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Devontae Turpin on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The career is my estate when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been working.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Rolling right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay, ready?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The man in motion is Watson. To the air once more is Milton. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one to be sniffed out. Thrown up up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Pioneer. Steady.
On third and long, here's Milton. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. That is caught. Do you believe it? The fake works. It is a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5.
He'll go play action with May. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, stop. 76.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Got it, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Vikings.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. The pressure there got to him. He tendency through it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Pass pulled in by Henry. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Cut 19, cut 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
For the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that?
Maynard on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, boy. 5. Hey, what's that?
To throw is May. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher.
Okay.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Exiting the pocket right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14, and good coverage by Putsy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
And they're on 17-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
You got time? Yep, 45. Here you go. Hey, what's up?
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. With a short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 15 yards through the air. First down, New England.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you go. 5.
Off the play fake, it's May. Now he takes off. And he's... Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stealthy. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down.
5. Hey, what's up?
Now May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain. So it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Here. Hey, what's up? 5.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Ready.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A give right up the middle to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Foxborough.